Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Marvel Future Fight, and today I am super excited because today we're taking a look at one of the latest characters to come to the game. But not only are we taking a look at one of the latest characters, we're taking a look at a 6-star version of the character, so I am quite excited. Out of all these new guys that came out, I was really excited for all of them because they're all basically a bunch of Spider-Man villains, which I think, to me, Spider-Man has one of the greatest rogues gallery. He's probably the only character who has a better rogues gallery than Spider-Man, in my opinion, is Batman. But as far as Marvel goes, I think he definitely has the best rogues gallery, and they got some of the big guys from his gallery that weren't in the game already in the game. So I'm pretty excited about that. But today, who we're taking a look at? We are taking a look at Mysterio. Of course, if you've read the title of the video, you know who we're talking about. We're talking about Mysterio, and you're probably wondering, how did I get him to, a 6-star already? I got him on my team ready here, but you're probably wondering, how did I get him to a 6-star already? No, I didn't play through the quest in that a whole bunch. What I did is I actually had like a 6-star master rank up, I guess is what you want to call it. The one that takes you, or allows you to rank up a character automatically to 6-star no matter what rank they're at. So it's not like a regular 6-star rank up where the character has to be a 5-star and then you take them to 6-star. This is one you could go from any rank and you take them to 6-star. And probably wondering why Mysterio. But when I went to use it, I kind of went, I want to get I want to use the ticket as much as I can, get the most out of it that I possibly can. So obviously, if I want to do that, I want to look at a 1-star character. So I went on my 1-stars, and out of all of them, my 1-stars that I have are a lot of characters that I don't really like or don't really care for in that. And so I was kind of looking through, and I was looking at some of the new guys, and some of them overall I really liked. I gotta scroll down here; it's a long ways down here. But yeah, here we go. So out of the 1-stars, there's well, there aren't too many, to be honest. There's just a small group down here. And I was looking at some of the other new guys from the latest update, and it's like, yeah, there were some cool guys there. Out of the other 1-stars that I had, there weren't any that I was particularly interested in. But then I started hearing about Mysterio, and from what I'd heard, he was supposed to be a pretty cool character. And whenever I go to claim like select your biometrics or stuff like that, right now, Mysterio is the top pick by a lot out of anybody else. I'm like, okay, so maybe that means Mysterio is a good character. So I started looking into the character, and his attacks look awesome. I have seen his attacks already, and I really like them. They all look awesome. And just kind of looking into the character, he seemed like a really good character. So just like, heck with it, let's get Mysterio up to a 6-star. He looks like he's going to be awesome. He looks like he's going to be a lot of fun. When I was looking at some of his later attacks and that, it's like, I can't have the character and not have those attacks available right away. They're just so awesome. So that's why I went with Mysterio. Just overall looks like a really awesome character. I'm excited to take a look at him, but I've been talking too much. So let's go ahead and start taking a look at the details of this character. Design-wise, we'll just quickly touch on that. I did touch on his design in the last Future Fight video, but overall design, very simple, just your classic Mysterio design, nothing too spectacular. Design-wise, nothing too spectacular. He's kind of got like some cool details on his gauntlets there, and a little bit of detail on his suit and that. As you can see, there's a bit of a pattern on there, but nothing over spectacular. I mean, like his globe, or whatever you want to call it. His headpiece there is very cool. I do like the motion, though. If you kind of look closely, you can kind of see his face when there's some openings in that, in the it's like the mist or the clouds, whatever you want to call it. You kind of get a brief look at his face, which is kind of cool. But just overall, just a character I'm excited to show you what he can do. I am overall very excited. So he was kind of a quick one that got leveled up and ranked up. So I'm pretty happy with him. But let's start looking over his stats. So of course, this is Mysterio. He is a blast type character. Not surprise there. This is the 6-star level 42 version. Energy attacks 3,468, physical defense 2,012, energy defense 2,651, health 7,679. He's got one ability called Mind, applies to self, increases mind damage by 3%. And we'll take a look. It's always a much more detailed details of the character, which I'm not going to go over all of them right now, but if you want to pause the video and read over this stuff, by all means do so. Giving you guys enough time to pause there, so we're going to move on here. Next up, I think we're going to take a look at his gear here. First up, we've got Hypnotism at rank 10, or yeah, rank 10. He's got it ups energy attack, ignores defense, and ups physical attacks, and then just all-around attacks. So just straight up attack boost there. Next up, we've got Acrylic Glass Helmet, ups defense, critical rate, and then all-around defenses again. We've got Nozzle-Mounted Boots, lowers down the skill cooldown, and lowers crowd control time, ups health, dodge, and movement speed. And last but not least, we've got Mysterious Cloak, ups movement speed, attack speed, skill cooldown, and critical damage, and again, lowers the skill cooldown, which is always very nice to have. But next up, we've got his skills here. First up, we've got his first attack. It's called Bat Frenzy. Mind damage, 15% of energy attack, additional 15 mind damage. Cooldown time 6 seconds. Next, we have Giant Phantom. Mind damage, 35% of energy attack, additional 29 mind damage. Cooldown time 9 seconds. Third attack, Misdirection, applies to self. Summon an illusion with 30% of the summoner's stats for 8 seconds. Cooldown time 15 seconds. His 4-star ability is a passive ability called Stage Spectacle. Activation rate when attacking applies to enemies. Silence for 3 seconds. Cooldown time 10 seconds. His 5-star ability is a Sleight of Hand. Mind damage, 50% of energy attack, additional 142 mind damage. Either a parachute bomb, minion, or a meteor will appear and attack the enemy. This one actually does look really cool, so I'm excited to show you guys that one. It does look very cool, but I'll explain. It'll show you what that means in a little bit here. But cooldown time 10 seconds. His 6-star attack is called Grand Finale. Mind damage, 33% of energy attack, additional 15 mind damage. Cooldown time 15 seconds. His character advancement ability is called Showmanship. Applies to self. Increase mind damage by 15%. Increases all attacks by 15%, all defenses by 15%, and all speeds by 10%. 20% increase to all attacks and defenses of summoned characters. 15% increase to health, and 10% duration increase of summoned characters. And last but not least is the leader ability called Brilliant Performance. Applies to all allies. Decreases skill cooldown by 12%. I started reading cool and skill at the same time. It came out with school. But yeah, decreases skill cooldown by 12%. As you can see, I haven't actually leveled up any of his abilities yet. I'll maybe just quickly do that now. I haven't gotten around to this. Like, I just upgraded him. I think it was last night. I just took him to 6-star now. So right now, I think I'm just gonna go to level 3 on all these, and then later on I will up Maul a little bit more, because I would actually like to have him a bit higher as far as, or have him as one of my higher fighters. I want to say champions, but that's Contest of Champions. I guess you can call them champions, but at least one of my top characters in the game. And the last one here we'll take up to level 3, and then we'll leave it there for now, and because we already spent quite a bit of gold there. But and yeah, as far as uniforms go, he's just got the one, just his classic uniform. But as far as stats go, that is about it. So let's go and take a look at his skills. I'm pretty excited to show you guys these ones. They're all very cool. But we'll take a look at his abilities in the skill previewer, and then we'll take him into battle and show you what kind of damage he can do. I'm pretty happy with him. He's one thing that I find, or I'm kind of very happy about, is all of his attacks actually have quite a large range on them, which I'm very, very happy about. He's a long-range character, which for me at times is very good, because, you know, if you got like close range characters, like the hand characters, or any just any close combat character in that, you can back away and hit them from afar when they have to get close to you. So it's pretty awesome. But go ahead, just, oops, AI on, not what I wanted. That's, nope, okay, yeah, there we go, that's what I wanted, to zoom in there. So yeah, in battle it doesn't look any different, but let's go ahead and start looking. His basic attack is actually pretty cool, just for a basic attack. It's basically, like, I guess you can call them, like, energy blasts, and they actually have quite a range. They even go farther than once they've actually hit the character. So one thing I'm wondering, I have taken it into battle once before, but one thing I'm wondering is, because it looks like they hit the opponent, and then they go past, and you can kind of see they're, like, back here, and then they exploded again. So I'm wondering, will they hit any, or will they do damage to anyone they come into contact with, or will it just be the one initial character? I mean, I guess we could see it here. Oops, not, oh. not quite what I wanted. That's his charge attack, but yeah, it looks like it might hit both characters, which would be pretty awesome. But yeah, that's his basic one, and then of course you kind of saw the his slide in. It's kind of, yeah, there you go. His kind of charge in attack there. It's kind of got like some energy blasts behind him, which is pretty cool. But let's take a look at his first attack here. This one is pretty cool. Basically, he just he just kind of launches around a couple times. I don't want to say he poofs, but he just kind of shoot, what you call it? I guess teleports. I guess that's a good word for it. And then he transforms into a bunch of bats, I guess, kind of. And or that's the illusion that he's giving. And then the bats come back and attack everybody behind, which is pretty nice because it gets you out of the way of any damage, but or at least you can get behind your characters in that, or your opponents, pardon me, and still cause the damage and with you out of any danger, which is pretty awesome. Second attack here. This one, for a second attack, is pretty awesome. I'm just gonna hit it and show you guys. This is awesome. Like, he becomes ginormous, and then it just slashes down. He's got like a spear or something that he just jabs into the ground. It actually has quite a bit of range, and this is what I'm saying. Like, it's a large attack. You can kind of see the range that it had on there. It got all those guys in that area. So for an attack, that's pretty awesome. I mean, it looks really cool. But overall, it has quite a bit of range on it, which is nice. If you can get a guys in a big blob like this, you can take out quite a few guys. So that is pretty awesome there. But we'll go on to the third attack now. This one, oh yeah, this is the one. I forgot which one it was. But basically, he creates, I guess, foot soldiers, what do you want to call it? He creates duplicates of himself. And then basically you have a bunch of other guys fighting for you. It's like, I forget who is it, Red Skull. I think it's his uniform version, the Secret Wars uniform version. He brings in some Hydra soldiers with him. So it's kind of like he just kind of brings in some soldiers for himself, and they fight with you and can cause damage as well, which is pretty awesome. It's like basically there's like 4 of you on the field at once, which is pretty awesome. So I definitely do like attacks like these. It definitely helps, especially if you're in like a jam, or if this is like a boss battle, that you can have damage coming from all directions. Excuse me, which is pretty awesome. But we'll go to the fourth one. This is the one that had that little description of it after, which was like a meteor or a what was the other one? There's a couple other things, but this is the one that's kind of got a weird description to it. But I'll just show you. Basically, he just kind of gets into his little ship there, and then this happens. You spin a wheel, and one of 3 things happen. You either get a meteorite. The others where there's like a bomb, I think. Yeah, there's like a bomb, or like a present, or a parachute present. Yeah, they got these sucker punch or boxing gloves. That's the word I'm looking for. You got those guys coming in, and then I think if we can take a look at the last one here, hopefully it should choose the third one. Oh no, that's the meteors again. Let's see if I can get the third one here. But this one is overall, it's pretty cool. It has 3 different options. There we go. They're parachuting presents that all come in to explode. So that's an attack that I really like. It's got a large range on it, and it looks like it will do a decent bit of damage. So it overall just looks really cool, and it's kind of nice that it has that variant in it, that it'll be different almost, well, not every time, but chances are you won't get the same 2 in a row, which is nice. But we'll go to the last one now. This is one basically creates a giant earth and then smashes it down, but he also kind of drags everybody in around him, which is kind of nice. The kind of tornado pulls everyone together, and then he smashes them down. He has like a globe in his hand. What's the one in Dragon? Or it's in Dragon Ball, like a spirit bomb. I think that's the attack that I'm thinking of. It's kind of like that. He just kind of creates the ball, which in this case is a globe, and you can see he drew all those guys in and brought them all together and smashed them. So that's everybody right there that he's gotten pulled in through this attack, which overall that is awesome. Like, look, over 150 hits. I mean, yes, there is a large blob of guys, but if you're getting surrounded in an attack, you could do again, 150 hits is absolutely ridiculous. Like, you can get surrounded, like, it'll get everybody within the radius around and absolutely destroy them. So Mysterio to me just looks like a really awesome character, and I'm so happy that I got him up to a 6-star. But now that we've seen his abilities, let's go ahead and take him into battle and just kind of show you what kind of damage this guy can do. Like, I'm so glad that I got this character. Like, I've only kind of taken a brief look at the rest of the characters in that, and I don't know, Mysterio just kind of to me seemed like the best overall, so I'm pretty excited about him. But the plan is over the next few days we will have reviews on the rest of the characters. I was a little late on getting these out. A bunch of other stuff was coming out, so I had some other stuff to do. But yeah, hopefully over the next little bit I'll get the rest of the character reviews out. But today we just got Mysterio. But I mean, Mysterio just kind of had to be first because to me he's he's the best. But just want to see what level of villain do we have. 35. Just for safety, I'll go a little bit lower. 32. Yeah, we'll take on the Punisher. We'll go after him, but hopefully just because I want to stay as Mysterio throughout the whole thing. Though we have Hulkbuster and Ghost Rider with us if we need to, but I think Mysterio should be able to do it. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think about Mysterio in the comments below. So far, out of what I've seen out of all the other characters, he is my favorite out of this new group. Like, all of them are pretty awesome. Like, I love the Spider-Man villains, like I said before. So I'm pretty excited about all of these guys, but I think so far, Mysterio is kind of my favorite out of, at least in the game. Like, when I go to the actual villains, Mysterio, I just kind of know the basics of. He's kind of, I don't want to say he's a less common villain. He's one of the better known of the less common villains, at least to me. Like, he's always kind of seems like a background character. But I don't know, just here he seems like he is a powerful guy, and I'm pretty excited that I have him. But let's go ahead. Oh, got an ally shifter up here. That's always helpful. But let's go ahead and take these guys out. Just start with the basic, and of course, as we're attacking, it goes away from them. So yes, we do have Angela. I'm kind of maybe mad that we have Angela with us, because that kind of takes away, showing just what Mysterio can do, but he's dispersing everybody pretty quickly here. Start using some of the special attacks. Here's the second one. I love this one. Like, yeah, there we go. It just annihilated everyone in that area, which was pretty awesome. But there's the one. Now we've got the Mysterio clones out with us, so they're all doing damage as well, which is awesome. We'll do a second one again. We got a bunch of guys here in a crowd. Now it's kind of getting slow because there's so much happening on screen, but I'm just going to go through the quest as I would and try to use all the attacks as I can. I'm going to go fourth attack now. I want to get this spinning wheel up here. Oh, it pauses everything except for Angela. But there we go. That did. I think that almost took out almost everybody in the area. Oh boy, here comes Punisher. We'll go the fifth attack again, or the fifth attack there, and slam that in. So this level is actually a lot shorter than what I thought it was going to be. However, I think we have done it. Did we do it? Uh-oh. Don't tell me it's frozen. Uh-oh. No! Oh, dang it. Okay. I think we broke the game. There was just so much going on, we broke the game. Okay, well, I mean, we saw there what all that he can do. That is really annoying. Okay, I apologize for that. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it'll fire up for us again. But we did get to see all of his attacks in there. If this is the end of the video, I think the game has now officially crashed. Okay. Oh, no. There we go. We're coming back. All right. So, but yeah, got to see what he does in battle and that. And just, like, we got surrounded by guys. And all of his attacks had a large radius on them. So we were doing damage to everyone. And that was awesome. Awesome to see. I'm really happy with Mysterio, so if you don't have Mysterio, I definitely would recommend getting him. As far as the special event quests that are going on, he is the last character that you get. If you go through like the event quest and that, you have the 5 different missions or whatever, and each one you get a different character. I think first is Sandman. I think it's Sandman, Lizard, I think it's Sandman, Lizard, Kraven, Rhino, then Mysterio, if I remember the order correctly. I may have Rhino and Kraven backwards, but yeah, that's the order you get them. Mysterio is the last one that you can get him. But if you haven't gotten him yet, definitely go for him. He is an awesome, awesome character. If you can rank him up, he is pretty awesome. I'm very, very happy that I have him. But as far for this video, hopefully we'll get to log in and take one last look at Mysterio. I was hoping to go into maybe a slightly longer battle and get a better look at what he does, but I think this video has gone on long enough. So I'm gonna end it there. The reward or the offer, we'll just get in there. But we'll go take one last look at Mysterio. There he is. Overall, a very, very awesome character, and again, I would highly recommend anyone who hasn't gotten him to definitely get him. He is a powerhouse, and I'm very happy to. I don't think he's not quite on my top team, but he's in that, like, the top couple teams there, like my backup team. So I'm pretty happy to have him, and hopefully I'll get him leveled up a little bit more. I need some more XP chips and stuff like that, so I'm working on that. But other than that, that is it for this video. So thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give the video a thumbs up. And if you like this kind of stuff, we got lots of it coming out all the time, so feel free to subscribe to the channel. We'll have the rest of the reviews on the new characters coming out over the next couple days. And let me know what you think about Mysterio in the comments below. And last but not least, you can check us out on Facebook at Mr. Smileyco, right there in the bottom right corner of your screen. So once again, taking a look at Mysterio in Marvel Future Fight. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.